Round one.
Brutal and confronting. Amateur fight clubs like this one are taking off across Australia and the globe, reaching millions online. Organisers say this is not an event for thugs, and it's all about men seeking a positive outlet to release their demons with honour and respect.
There's men out there that enjoy punching other men and being punched in the face as a form of therapy. It is no different to someone who likes to swim or paint or drink wine at the beach with their friend. It's no different.
Fighters step into a ring surrounded by hay bales. Using only their fists, with no kicking or wrestling, they compete in short 1-minute rounds. The smaller fighting space encourages more collisions and heavier blows. Across a night, a competitor could go head-to-head in 4 separate fights.
The way the judges score is based on aggression and front foot forward and just volume in total.
Unlike professional boxing or the UFC, there are no requirements for doctors or physios to be on site. The organisers say they've asked a doctor to be present this time.
We have medics on standby, we have doctors, ambulance, stuff that, so we book that out of our own money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a doctor here today?
Yeah, no, he will be here today, yeah.
The winner of the Hood Contender will walk away with $5,000, but for Stephen Gardner, the call to the ring is about more than money.
I grew up Houso from Woodridge, and struggle with mental health. We all have been affected by something like that. You know, drugs, alcohol, it's all around us in the hood. Because every day I'm battling with something, keeping those demons away. At least if I'm doing this, I know I'm doing the right thing.
I find it deeply disturbing. One of its main purposes is to cause a mild traumatic brain injury on your opponent. That's how you knock them out.
So the ventricles look all right.
Michael Buckland is an Associate Professor of Neuropathology at the Royal Prince Alfred Hospital in Sydney. He sees the effects of high-impact sports.
It is of great concern when sports like that are promoted, because we know the seriousness of traumatic brain injuries and the long-term risks associated with taking blows to the head.
This may well be.
He and other medical experts say there is a growing body of work indicating combat sports are not safe.
At least since 1994, Australia's peak medical bodies have recommended that boxing be banned. What we're seeing now is proliferation of these less regulated combat sports.
Having seen some footage posted online by the Hood Contender, Michael Buckland says he's worried about safety.
I'm not convinced that in this case that the organisers have done everything to mitigate the risks.
Yeah, start lining up. The fighters are going to be entering from here, walking in here. Yeah, it's fine.
In most parts of the country, organisers by law must apply for a costly permit and prove they can run a combat event safely.
We're just trying to build a platform. We'll create a platform for men to, release their emotions, release their inner demons the right way,
The Hood Contender has come to Queensland, where there are no such laws in place. With no governing body, it's free to make up its own rules and safety protocols.
These fighters are getting knocked down and getting back up, and not only continuing the bout, but then fighting, half an hour later. I think it's really, really concerning.
It's not just the Hood Contender that has sought safe harbour in the Sunshine State. A bare-knuckle boxing tournament, which was denied approval to host an event in Western Australia earlier this year, then came to Queensland to put on a show in September.
For a state to reject that competition, and then essentially for the promoters to basically pick up their kit and go across the country to Queensland and hold it, I think that's really concerning.
Queensland Sport Minister Tim Mander declined an interview with 730. A spokesperson for the minister said, while the combat sports sector in Queensland is self-regulated, we will continue to work with the sporting industry to promote best practice and support safety within the sector.
Introducing first, out of the black corner, please welcome Stephen.
On the fight night, Stephen Gardner has got off to a great start, winning 2 fights, putting away one opponent across 3 rounds, then a more commanding win in his second fight, before making the semi-final.
Semi-final number 1. Round 1.
The two duke it out before he cops a huge blow. Bloodied and bruised, his night is over.
You got a trip to the hospital plan before you fly? Or? I'll see. I'll see. So, yeah, I'm all good, but...
Throughout the night, I asked founder Caleb Valeri to introduce me to the medical professionals he claims were present.
With it, you mentioned as well about kind of the medics and stuff. We were keen to meet them, but you're saying that... Is that a...
Yeah, they don't want to be associated with it at this stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
What did they tell you why and stuff like that?
Well, just, it's not sanctioned at this stage. Yeah.
So it's hard for them.
Yeah, it's hard, it's difficult. Like, some people don't want to be associated. We have people who are behind the scenes who don't want to be associated with it.
Do you worry some people will then think, how can we know it's safe kind of thing?
Oh, well, is violence safe? Is violence safe? You know, at the end of the day, it's a violent act. Like, you don't know, one punch can change your life.
Caleb Valeri has been to jail for a series of offences, including breaching a domestic violence order and stalking, as well as other assault charges. He says the Hood Contender has turned his life around.
You know, I didn't want to live that life. Something had to change, and this is exactly what it is, you know, and I found my purpose. I know what I want to do.
3, 2, 1.
Whatever objections, moral, medical or legal, Caleb Valeri isn't stopping.
I want it to be as UFC one day. Yeah, a lot of people laugh at that. A lot of people will go, oh yeah, whatever, mate. But it's true, and it will happen one day.